Part 2. To keep people from deciding their own destiny by means of, okay, we talked about the FEMA, to introduce new cults and continue to boost those already functioning, which include rock music, gangster, such as the Filthy, Degenerate, Mick Jagger, Rolling Stone, a gangster group much favored by European black nobility, and all of the Tavistock created rock group which began with the Beatles. To continue to build up the cult of Christian fundamentalism begun by the British East Indian Company. Saw the British East Indian Company on the bottom of the totem pole. Of special interest in the Committed 300 program is the core of their economic policy, which is largely based on teaching of Malthus, the son of an English country person who was published to prominence by the British East Indian Company, upon which the Committed 300 is modeled. See, all these things they have working in the background. See, I did a lot of footnotes under here. All right. Now, let's get to why I tell you that Trump is not, making no power moves. Just as a refresher, you see the Committed 300 up there, the kings of Saudi Arabia, Aryan students, Freemasons, all that, and then down the very bottom, U.S. government, next to media, opium, and cocaine. The reason why I'm saying to you that Trump is not the boogeyman like they want him to be is that you have all these other individuals on the planet moving around, and they not world leaders. They not in no public office. They not politicians. They men and women sitting back on their beautiful places wherever they at, and they calling the shots of what's happening on planet Earth. The book just showed you, copyrighted 1992, written by Dr. John Coleman, MI6, you know what I'm saying? And you see the world locked up in a cage, and someone has that padlock. Those individuals that are in these organizations have it. But now, listen, I'm going to close out with this, and this is what it's going to be hard for you to really wrap your mind around this one here. I done gave you a lot of stuff to chew on, and y'all can debate and go back and forth and whatever, but don't argue with me, because I'm getting this out of the book. If you want to argue with anybody, go argue with the author of this book, Dr. John Coleman. I'm just reading you what he say. But now, here's a piece that I'm going to tell you that is not in the book. See the Committed 300 on top of there? Who are they? See? A whole bunch of people that you don't have no idea about. Who are they? Talk to me now. Don't go nowhere. Who are the Committed 300? Who are they members? Past and present members of the Committed 300. See, look at that. Just pages and pages. Look at that. See? Look at that. Just pages and pages of people. Institution, everything. Look at that. Who are they? Past and present members of the Committed 300? Huh? Talk to me now. Don't go nowhere. Whole bunch of folks. All of them in there. Huh? I'm telling you something today. Donald Trump ain't calling no shots. Not being down at the bottom of the whole daggone shebang. Now, for all of you people into the Hebrew thing, check this boogie out. This boogie gonna get you. This gonna make you mad. This is from the book, again, The Conspirators' Hierarchy, the Story of the Committed 300 by Dr. John Coleman. This is not by Nubian King. This is on page 222 of this book that you now know about. And if you want to get further into it, you go buy the book. Listen, this says the past and present institutions, organization, and those directly under influence of the Committee of 300. All these different places you ain't never heard of. Academy for Contemporary Problem, Africa Fund, Agency for International Development, Albert Pervin Foundation, Alliance Israelite Universal, American Civil Liberties Union. You probably heard about them. But check this out. What does it say for you Hebrews? The governing body of the Israelite religious community. Wow, the governing body of the Israelite religious community is listed where? The governing body of the Israelite religious community right there is under the past and present institution, organization, and those directly under influence of the Committee 300. Bam! Take that to your Hebrew communities. Now, United States government at the bottom of the totem poles mean that Donald J. Trump is not calling them shots. So y'all can just settle your butts down and learn this information and stop believing in a fictitious lie that they gave you named Jesus. And what we have to do as a world population is unify. Now listen to me, racist white people. This is way above you hating black folks. Listen to me, racist black people. This is way above you hating white folks. I done showed you that we as a human family are under attack and we are being killed off due to their plans. I read it to you out of the book that they want to wipe out so many billions of people. And they are doing it. How many people dead between this year, last year, and the year before that y'all know about? The insurance companies are telling you. They dead folks is falling out everywhere. And it's the insurance company talking about how many dead people popping up. And they got to pay money. All right? So, when you look at the President of the United States, remember where they at. Where they at? Where they at though? Down at the bottom. And so the president is reading a speech. But you don't even know who wrote the speech. They say the speech writer. But you don't know if he wrote that speech. You don't know what. They tell you we're going to give $30 billion to Ukraine. They say we're going to give $2 billion to Ukraine. For what? They ain't even came and told you what they're going to do with the money. You see how you being suckered into some bullshit? I'm telling you. You know, see, when you get this book and you start studying it, it'll help you to understand who it is that's doing what and why they're doing it. But this is what I want to break down to you right now. The Committee 300, you see, is the list of organizations, a whole bunch of folks. But who controls the Committee 300? You think all them people just running around figuring stuff out themselves and putting programs together? They got to be getting instructions from somebody, right? So who controlling them? Five families. I'm gonna give you the name of two, because I already told you a whole lot that you probably send back. Well, cause you saw it in the book, you probably have an easier time believing it, because it ain't just me. But I'm gonna give you two names of the five families that sit over that committee. One name is the Grimaldis. The Grimaldis you very rarely hear about. Some of you have probably never heard about the Grimaldis. Like, who are they? The Grimaldis. That's one of the five families that sit over the Committee 300. The other one is the Rothschild. The reason why I'm saying the Rothschild is because the organization has to have a head, right? You got organized, you got your people in place, but it has to be somebody And the body could consist of 2 or 3 people, several people, but bodies have to be the director of the show. All right, that's the way humans set up, directors, right? A body. Now, I named you 2 of the 5 families. I want you to do your research and find out who the other 3 are, and then you let me know. Right now, the Rothschild family sits over all them families, the other 4. Okay? Now, out of the Rothschild family, it breaks down even more narrower. There's one individual that controls the Rothschild family, that control the other 4 families, that control the Committee 300, that control all them organizations that control the world. That's how they do it. But check this out. And see, I know this is where I'll probably get a little kickback. Out of the Rothschild family, there's one individual that is the man that's calling all the shots. His name is Evelyn D. Rothschild. Believe it or not, some of y'all may have seen him. Some of you may have walked past him and didn't even know who he was. But listen, I'm telling you, that one man in the Rothschild family is calling this shot for this planet. We can talk about that. We can fight about it. At the end of the day, who the hell cares? It ain't gonna change nothing. You can say I'm lying, I'm flying, making shit up. You know how y'all do. Y'all, oh man, you ain't right. You know, the Gulf of Tonkin incident never happened in Vietnam. That's how they got to war. Some people say this, that, and other thing, but the FBI said it. The FBI told the truth. They said it's never happened. They told the American people to lie. Well, you know, they done attacked our, please. You can say whatever you want. Really, at the end of the day, it don't even matter. What I say, it don't matter. You ain't got to get all sweaty. For what? Some dude on the daggone YouTube running his mouth. You ain't got to get upset, dog. For what? What am I saying? Is it going to change your life? Is it going to stop your paycheck? The only thing you really need on this planet is money to buy food, clothing, and shelter that you really need. All the rest of this stuff is you can pick and choose as you see fit. But if you ain't got no money, you jacked up. Your whole world changed. Everything changed. So if what I'm saying don't affect your money, why the hell you getting all upset? You see how you got to think? So what? It's just some shit. You could be done turn the video off. Who cares? At the end of the day, who cares? Really? Who the hell cares? As long as your money ain't being affected by what I'm saying, set up and listen and go think. So what? Who gives a shit? Whatever. You understand what I'm saying? Getting all twisted up about the damn facts. I'm talking some stuff that's supposed to happen years ago. If it happened, great. If it didn't happen, damn it, if you get your butt up and go to work every day and get your paycheck next week, what I said about what happened years ago ain't going to affect none of that. I'm here to think. And I say this stuff because I love you. I really do. Some of you white folks out there, you ain't never had no black man say, I love you. And y'all getting all twisted up with Nubian King talking this, that, and other thing. At the end of the day, Nubian King, I don't give a crap. So what? You see where I'm at? I'm sitting in the damn crane getting my money. And whether you believe me or not is not going to affect me getting my money. It's just you don't damn believe. So what? So what? You see how y'all get so twisted up on the little stuff that really don't damn matter. You can't do diddly squat with what has happened, but use it as a reference as to what you should do and what you shouldn't do. That's historical reference for you that you can pull from to get a little understanding. Okay, well, this is the way they did it back in that day, but this is the way they doing it. Okay, so this what, all right, look, based upon, this is what we need to do. This is what we need to do. That's it. And so that's why I'm saying Trump ain't calling no shots. Y'all getting all flustered because Trump know damn well he out there having fun. Because at the end of the day, he just daggone doing his job. All them presidents. You see what I read to you about Carter, President Carter, way back in the day? You see what I'm saying? So when I be telling you stuff, you ought to just think about it. Y'all just think about it. It's something I know. Hey, and then, look, if I one or two slip through the crack, you can correct me. You can correct me. I had a friend of mine correct me on some stuff I had said. I went right back in the next video and straightened it out. Straighten out. Okay? Yeah. So anyway, look, enjoy rapping to you. I always do. And don't forget, subscribe now, because there's going to be some more coming. And I'm pretty sure I'm about to answer some questions and go into that book a little deeper until you get your copy. You can order your copy online or whatever, and you get it, you study and read. Now, once you get there and we understand and know what's happening as a people, then we as a people have to unify. Now, you got, they in control of your military. We know that. They're in control of your National Guard. We know that. They're in control of the Coast Guard. We know that. They're in control of the police officer. We know that. They're in control of the FBI, CIA, G, all that. We know that. But guess what? Unity in the people is strength in the land. Now, you mean to tell me if millions of people come together on one accord, you mean to tell me the government gonna have the military to mow down all them innocent people? Man, you know what? The way these bandits are, you probably have some folks happy to mow them down. So, look, you got to protect yourself at all costs. You got a family, you got wives, children. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the only thing, look, it's two things these bandits respect. That's the loss of life and the loss of finance. Okay, that's all I'm telling you. They only respect the loss of life and the loss of finance. That's what they respect. Voting, they don't respect that. Because all you're going to do is vote another one of them in office. That don't change nothing. Protesting, what the hell does protesting change? You know, you get out there in the street with your little handmade sign, you know, you ain't got no water. Go out there in that heat and you protest and you get thirsty, hot and tired. Go to the house, sit on some air conditioning if you got it, in front of a fan if you got it, and then you eat your little something, and next thing you know, there's sleep fall on you because you tired from the protest. You wake up the next day and you go do exactly what you always been doing. And guess what? They sit up in they beautiful, luxurious, wherever they at, and they could be anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Because they got so much money, they can be on a yacht watching the protest. They can be flying on a private jet over the protest. They can be in a hotel somewhere away from the protest, luxurious hotel, and then watching us out there in the street. Yeah, all this kind of stuff. And then they sipping on their Moet or whatever they sipping on, cold orange juice with pulp. Who cares? You know what I'm saying? And then when they get tired of seeing you, click, change the channel and go to a movie like you wasn't even there. And they just roll right along. So it's going to have to be a unified front from the human population that they trying to wipe out. And Bill Gates already got on the stage at TED Talk and told you them numbers got to come down to zero in order to save the planet. But the question is, who the hell gave him the right to decide the planet need to be saved by killing innocent people? You follow what I'm saying? And y'all sitting up talking about Jesus? No. We just showed you right here in the book how they put that together. Now I can get deeper in the book about the Bible if you want me to. But you done had enough for now. I love you. And I'm talking to you because we need each other. Racist white people, y'all gonna have to can that stuff. Racist black people, y'all gonna have to can that stuff because guess what? We gonna need each other. And those you military men and women that have actually been in firefight, live combat, you know them bullets don't have nobody's name on it. Them bullets are made for everybody. Black, white, tall, short, fat, Idaho, Wisconsin, you know, wherever you from, Israel, you know, Chili, Swiss, Georgia, them bullets will get you. And then you be down there fighting and, you know, you trying to get something done and it may be that old black guy right next to you, you know what I'm saying, to save your life. Or it might be that white dude up there from Idaho, you know, may save your life. And so this is a thing that we're working on. We at war right now. And so you can't be a racist bandit to hate black people, and you can't be a racist bandit to hate white people and think you're going to pull this off by yourself. This is going to take a complete unified worldwide effort of humans to fight against these devils that I believe are not even human, aliens from another planet. But I'm going to stop right there, because that's another whole something about the aliens. But until then, don't forget to subscribe if you haven't done it. You heard the video, you enjoyed it, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and click the like button, click on that, boom. And then the notification bell so you can get notified when I do another video. Okay, but until then, you need to know that the reason why I put this time into talking to you is because I love you. Okay, and it don't make no difference. You're white, you're black, you're green, you're blue, you're tall, you're short, you're fat, you're poor, you're rich, you're ugly, you're beautiful. I love you because you're a part of my human family. And we need each other. We're at a time now that we have to expand our thought process beyond the little small circle of racist bandits that don't like black people and other folk, because the human family is being attacked. We are at war. And we need unity in the land is strength. Unity in the people is strength in the land. Unity in the people is strength in the world. Unity in the people is strength against our enemy that's trying to kill us. And I love you so much, like from the basement of my heart to the attic of my mind. I love you so long. I love you 24/7. That means I love you all the time. Shalom.